Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be my honest review of my 2019 Can-Am Outlander 570 XMR L model. And originally I wanted to get the 650 because I wasn't sure if the 570 was going to have the full torque to be able to turn the massive 28-inch tires, the Mega Mayhems, which are really solid tires. We'll get into those in just a minute. So I guess we'll just start at the front and start with the stuff that I added, because you probably have seen this machine like 5 million times on the internet, I'm sure. So as explained in the exhaust video, we have our 3,500 pound Quad Boss winch. We just have a normal in and out mount for it. Normal rocker switch mounted right up here up top, if it'll focus. It wasn't that hard to install. It was pretty simple, pretty easy. And the only thing that I added was this winch bumper, which it's okay. It's not bad. I wish I got a better one, but oh well. It came with an aluminum Haas Fairlead and a synthetic winch line, which is very, very nice because screw cable. Next we have our radiator cover. It's a Can-Am XMR radiator cover that was laser cut. I don't remember what site I got this off of. I don't remember, honestly. It was, I don't know, I got that about like 2-3 weeks ago. I don't remember. And then we got our Power Mat handguards, which were colored to match the ATV, which is nice, but the only thing that does match the stupid thing, which is, you know. And then we have our shifter, custom shifter. It's the 500 V twin. I wish it said 570, but 500 close enough in my opinion. It'd be okay. And then last but not least, we have obviously our HMF slip-on Performance Series exhaust with the fuel optimizer, which is right in here, where basically everybody else mounts it. And then up top, we also have our radiator relocation kit. Our CVT in-tank is right here. The CVT exhaust is right in here, pointing down, and then our air intake is in here, looped, pointing up. And then on our digital gauge, we have the stupid message that says high, which I wish I could change because it looks like, you know, garbage. We have our RPMs, miles per hour. To do this, you press the button once, and then you hold it. Now it's back to the original miles per hour. Press it, hold. RPMs, press it, hold, and then you'll get both your RPMs and your miles per hour. This one came with the dynamic power steering, so DPS mid, DPS minimum, medium, DPS max. I typically keep it on the medium setting. That's just me. It works pretty good in almost every single scenario. So, also, if you hear the squeaking noise, this thing needs to be greased because it hasn't been greased, and I've ridden it twice, I believe. No, actually 3 times. I've ridden it 3 times, and it needs some grease, that's for sure. So what do I like about the bike? Well, typical Can-Am, they all run, they run pretty good for what they are anyways. They're very, very soft, very comfortable to ride, which is really nice. And then the 28-inch Mega Mayhems do really good in the mud, but they do not pull in the sand at all. So they're really not good tires in the sand, but they pull really good in the mud, and they're okay on the trail and not good on the road. And that's about it. The negatives, it's Can-Am, so it's not really reliable, much like every other Can-Am in the world. I did roll it once, so you could see that the plastic here is popped up, and you can see there's a groove right here because the rack is bent because it rolled on this side. Then my handlebar is down, but it took the roll pretty good actually. I mean, we got some scuff marks if it'll focus on that. Yeah, so we got some scuffs right there. No way, train. But yeah, also one thing I forgot to mention, we also got the high-raised foot pegs. High-raised quotation marks, they're just, you know, a little bit taller than normal. We also got the cast aluminum wheels as well, or premium wheels, or whatever they're called. I don't know what the heck they're called, honestly. So that's one negative. Two negatives, body roll. And this thing is very, very top heavy for some unexplainable reason. I understand that the radiator is up top, but still, it's so top heavy. And these springs, I weigh literally I weigh roughly like 120 pounds, and these springs give so much. And the machine just dives. That's how I rolled it the first time, because it dives so hard. And it's just ridiculous. So that's another negative about it. I really don't like that. And the last negative would probably have to be the brakes. The brakes are super squeaky. And I'm not really too big on the brake feel, but it was better than the Honda, so I'll give it that. I don't like the single lever action up here. That's ridiculous. It needs another one. Honestly, it needs separate for the front and the rear, in my opinion. And then we got one brake caliper back here. Or not one brake caliper, one brake rotor back here. Yeah, where's the other one? Yeah, that's okay. No, that's fine. But other than that, so far it's been an okay bike. Has it been in the shop yet? Yes. Yes, it has. 2 rides, it's already been in the shop, because this headlight right here started taking in water. So what happened to the headlight is, inside of here there's a seal, and that seal just got hard and failed, so, you know, to just let water in. So that was kind of ridiculous. But overall, what is my score on it? Out of 10, I'd probably give the machine an easy 7 out of 10. So far, it's been really, really good, but you have to remember that this thing does not have a whole lot of hours on it. And I haven't been riding it super rough, even though I've been taking it through water holes. Because I believe this thing, last time I checked, I think it was at 35 miles. So it's 57, that doesn't matter. So it's 57.4 miles. 11 hours and 8 minutes. So it's been 20 miles more than I thought it would be. So yeah, it's still pretty much brand new. It is broke in though, because it's past the 10-hour point, so it is completely broke in, which is nice. Don't like the belt drive. Don't like that at all. But ever since I put the exhaust on, I drove it around the block, and it has gained some power. I noticed that. It has gained power off the exhaust. So for anyone wondering, will you gain any power from the HMF exhaust? You will. So it's not really a whole lot, but it's noticeable, at least to me anyways. So yeah, and I guess that's all there is left to say. So far it's been a pretty good machine. I don't expect it to last because it's a Can-Am, you know, because they never do last. It just seems like you do have those people here and there who will pop up and say their Can-Ams have lasted, and I'm sure they have. Because if you don't, you know, if you don't run through mud, don't run through water, don't run through sand, don't run through clay, you know, they last you forever pretty much. I've never seen a Can-Am break if you don't do that. But you know, it's just the biggest problem that I have with them is the fact that they advertise these things as being big, powerful, better, high-class machines, high performance, and yet you know, go balls to the wall with them, gas them all the way to the end, and then they break. So, you know, that's why I keep saying, you know, if you want a proper budget machine, buy a Honda. But so far, this one's been doing okay, honestly. And out of all the Can-Am XMRs, I mean, I've heard this one's not that bad, actually. Even though it's pretty much the lowest one you can get for its price tag and for what it is, it's actually not bad. It's pretty good, honestly. And I'm surprised. And I'd like to get a Tiger Tail for it, but I'm going to wait, like, 2 or 3 months if I really actually need it, because I don't like towing things with this thing at all, because it's got, you know, belt drive. So yeah. And then we also got, you know, storage compartment that's not waterproof, so, you know. So yeah, that is my review on the honest review on the Can-Am Outlander L 570 XMR 2019. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, just make sure you leave it down in the comment section down below. I'll make sure to answer all your guys' questions that you would have on this machine. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, ride safe, and don't tip over your machine because you're an idiot.